Hello everyone, my name is Susan Broach, co-founder of Godbey&Gant, and today is our very first video blog post, and I want to attempt to show you how to do a healthy, natural, glowing looking makeup that we've been seeing everywhere lately. So I've gone ahead and I've washed my face, I've put on moisturizer and a little bit of light foundation, and what I used for that was Revlon Color Stay Mineral Mousse in number 50. And I've used the Max Coverage Concealer Brush from Bare Essentials. Okay, so next, I want to add a little bit of lighter foundation. It's got some illuminating aspect to it, and I'm going to use Stila Illuminating Liquid Foundation in number 10. And I'm going to use the same brush that I used for the other foundation. So I'm going to dab a little bit on the brush. I'm going to go ahead and put it right underneath my eyes, and that'll help to take care of any under eye circles that you've got, as well as add a little bit of illumination. And I'm just brushing it to the top of the cheekbones and brushing up. And you can start to see some of that illumination happening and that glowy look that we're going after today. So put it all the way up to the brow bone. And just go ahead and cover the lid. And go a little bit above the brow bone as well. Okay, then do the other side. And this can be your everyday makeup. I'm trying to get this under 15 minutes. And this can be kind of your everyday routine. A little above as well. And you might find that using your fingers is easier, especially when you're trying to get out the door in the morning. It can go a little faster when you're using just your fingers. More coverage, more surface area for the makeup. Okay, so we're seeing a little bit of that illumination happening so far. Helping to brighten everything up. So next, I'm going to use some bronzer, and I'm using Warmth from Bare Minerals. And I'm going to use a Japanesque brush, and I like these so much because they're so soft. And this brush is number 943. And we all know that bronzer can be a daunting subject for people. We've seen it go horribly wrong. So I'm going to try and show you that if you make a pucker face, you'll be able to see exactly where it goes. So it's just going to go in those shadows there. And bronzer is meant to give you a sun-kissed look, so you're going to take it all over the face. You want to make sure that the rest of you matches your face, so you're going to want to put a little bit here in any kind of visible skin area, so it all blends. And putting it right underneath your jawline helps to accentuate your jaw. Okay. And you want to make sure to blend it into your hairline as well, because you don't want to have any lines going on. Okay, so there's the bronzer. Then I'm going to do some blush, and I'm going to use Lorac Desire with Japanesque brush number 324. And this brush feels like silk going across your face. It's lovely. Just going to get a little bit on there. Just put a little on the apples of your cheeks. And I really like this blush color because it's got some illumination already in there. So it's adding to the whole look. Okay, you just put a little bit here and here. And you're going to blend all the way to the temples. Okay, and next I'm going to use a little bit of Illuminating Mineral Veil from Bare Essentials as well. And I'm going to put that on the tops of my cheekbones and on the brow bone and a little bit above, just to help add to that illumination, glowing look. A little bit goes a long way, and we don't want to look sparkly. So just put a little bit. Okay, and then I like to also put just a little bit of that right above my upper lip, and you'll see later when I put on my lip product that it helps to make them seem a little bit bigger, more full. Okay, so next I'm going to put a little bit of eyeshadow on, and I'm going to use Japanesque brush number 230, and I'm going to use my Naked palette from Urban Decay. It's one of my favorites. It's well used, you can see. And I'm going to use the color Sin. It's a really soft pink. Just going to go all over the lid. Very soft look. And then in the crease, I'm going to use Sidecar. And make sure it all blends very nicely. And feel free to take it up a little bit more. Okay, and you can go ahead and put just a little bit underneath as well to add some depth. And then I'm going to use this MAC brush, number 266, angled brush, with Dark Horse from the Naked palette from Urban Decay. I'm just going to put a little bit right next to my lash line. Give a little bit more definition to my eyes. And you can take it underneath as well. Okay, on the other side. Just underneath. When you're using loose powder, you want to be careful of any powder that might drop underneath your eyes. So just kind of a light dust underneath. So there's that bit. And then I have pretty defined eyebrows as it is, but if you don't and you like to fill them in a little bit, I would use a brush first, kind of get the shape that you want to go for. Okay. And then I'm going to use that same angled brush with the same color, which is dark horse, because it happens to match my eyebrows pretty well. I'm just going to fill them in a little bit. And since this is a daytime, everyday kind of look, you don't want to get too theatrical with your eyebrows. Just try and lightly dust the actual hairs. Okay. Next, I'm going to do some mascara. I'm going to curl my lashes. This is a scary contraption for some people. So if you want to skip this step, go ahead. But I quite like the curl. It makes your eyelashes appear a little bit longer. And I'm going to use my all-time favorite mascara of all time. And it's Buxom Lash from Bare Essentials. And I love it because of the brush. And the brush helps to define every single lash that you have. And I like to blink into my mascara. I find it a little bit easier. And if you have really long curly lashes, feel free to use a waterproof mascara. We don't want the mascara to travel down, so this one just happens to be waterproof. I mean, sorry, not waterproof. And my cousin recently told me that she thought mascara, you just gave 1, 2, 3 passes and you were done. And only until recently did she realize that you kind of have to work at it a little bit to separate each lash and get them all covered for the right kind of look. And if you have your own favorite mascara, feel free to use that as well. Stick with it. You found one that works for you, do it. So there's the mascara. And last but not least, I'm going to do some lips. I'm going to use Lip Fusion XL to get a little plumping going on. This is just in the clear. And then I'm going to use Smashbox, the nude lip pencil in Fair. And this is where all those coloring books in kindergarten paid off. I'm staying inside the lines. Okay. And I'm going with a natural color here because that's the point of today. And I'm using next Smashbox Lip Enhancing Sheer Gloss in color Pop. Okay, just dab a little bit of that excess off. There's nothing worse than flyaway hairs getting stuck in your lip gloss. Okay, so there you have it. There's an everyday little quick makeup using minimal product that you can do every day. And once you have it down to a routine, you can get it down to under 10. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what else you'd like to see. Give me comments. And in case you're wondering, yes, the tips of my hair are blue. I just had to bleach out the tips and then added a dark navy blue coloring to the bottom. So that's all I have for today, and thank you so much for watching, and see you soon. Bye.